What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Matt Price.
What's going on?
We are going to be showing off some Build and Battle pre-release kits from Rebel Clash. In today's video, we're going to be doing some building and also some battling. Yes. So very excited about that. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in on our Saturday stream, bonus stream here today. Thank you, Brandon Beazelbozo, for those bits, and thank you all so much for the viewership and tuning in. So the way that we are going to be doing this stream today is that I'm going to be opening my first kit, and then I'm going to be building a deck. And then Matt will open his kit and build a deck. And then we're going to battle each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, Matt, is there anything out of this set? This is going to be the first packs of Rebel Clash that you will have opened for yourself.
I know.
Is there anything that you're excited to pull? Anything that you are maybe looking for particularly?
Boss's Orders.
Boss's Orders, for sure.
I'm just trying to get a place out of that card.
Yes. I mean, I opened a booster box yesterday. There wasn't any in the booster box, but I found 2 in Elite Trainer box.
Woo!
So, I mean, it's a rare card, a holo rare,
Mm-hmm.
you know, averaging less than 1 a booster box, maybe 1 every other box or so, maybe even less. The odds of getting it out of 8 packs are not high.
Not high. But yeah,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Elite Trainer boxes, those, it's like the Wild West in there.
It is. It is. And I would say the same goes with Build and Battle kits.
Mm-hmm.
I've certainly seen people at pre-releases just holding up like 2 rainbow rares and, you know, things like that. And like, look what I pulled, a full art supporter and a VMAX. Like,
right. I am excited to see what promo I get. I'm you know, they're they're all pretty good. They're all pretty solid.
Right.
You know?
I'm actually not super familiar with even what the promos are, so this is completely blind for me.
Like a Luxray, a Flapple,
Ooh,
Garboder. I think Garboder.
Is it a promo?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I don't remember the 4th one offhand.
Is it Cursola?
Is it Cursola?
I don't know. Someone's saying Cursola in the chat, but I don't know.
Could be. I don't know. But that's a mystery. Maybe we'll find out.
So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what promos we get. I would love to find the promo Garbodor. Could go into the Toxtricity
right
VMAX
in there,
deck.
slides in
I know.
Very nicely.
And I pulled a Toxtricity VMAX yesterday.
That's a sign.
Which is awesome. Right. So then that's already ready for the Colossal.
Colossal.
Yes. I love the Colossal card.
I think that card's very cool.
It is very cool.
I think that card is very cool.
You get to play. I mean, now, okay, I'm Team Colossal. I'm hoping I get Colossal.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
I'm hoping, you know, all of these would be great. I think, personally, I want to put them all in my cube. I think they're all good.
Oh, in your cube, yes. Matt has a cube. And it's is it a Singleton cube?
It's a Singleton Mutant cube.
Yes. So all these different cool evolution Pokemons with abilities, they all have a home in the cube.
Oh, they all have a home.
Absolutely. So very much looking forward to the opening. I think that one of the most fun things about the pre-release format, about this format, and thank you so much, Doc Poke, for the sub, Steven, for those bits. One of the most fun things about this format is that Stage 2 Pokemon, Evolution Pokemon, really get to thrive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because even if, like, one of us pulls a Pokemon VMAX, odds are you don't get the V.
Right. And if you do...
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it brings you down back to the roots.
The basics.
Back to the basics.
Yes.
You know, working on your fundamentals a little bit.
Absolutely. And that's a lot of fun. And also, you know, these build and battle kits, of course, come with the little trainer kits inside the seeded packs, which allow you to actually have kind of a consistency engine to your deck. You're going to have some trainer cards, you know. So
one of my favorite things that they've done with these pre-release kits over the years is adding in those seeded packs.
Because it used to just be you get 6 packs.
You just get 6 packs. You work with what you got.
A lot of times was a Pokemon EX and, you know, maybe 50 or 30 energy. Yeah. But thank you so much, Verge, for that tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. We're going to get things kicked off with my building battle kit first. So let me know in the chat, what do you guys want to see me pull out of my kit? So I'm going to be showing it off here as I open it, and then we are also going to be building our deck. So our first promo, it's looking like Flapple.
Oh, it is the Flapple.
Now Flapple has got a nice ability, Apple Drop. Once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you placed any damage counters in this way. Shuffle this Pokemon, all cards attached to it, into your deck. Very cool for pre-release formats. Places snipe damage.
For sure.
That's cool. And also can preserve itself, put itself back into the deck, denying prizes. It's got an attack, Acid Spray, 2 energy, 60 damage, flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So could be pretty disruptive there.
That's pretty solid.
And there goes that. And of course we've got our 4 packs of Rebel Clash. So first we're going to open our seeded pack, and I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to toss you guys the codes. So if anybody in there with, quick screenshots and it's got Pokemon Trading Card Game Online open, knock yourselves out. You got it. It's the Wild West out here. So, no official giveaways.
In true spirit.
Yes. We've got Flapple, Applin, the one sitting on the tree. There's 2 Applins in this set. This is Tree Applin. We've got Turffield Stadium. Dan, we're going to be playing rock, paper, scissors today.
Oh, my gosh. I've heard stories about, it used to be, there was the one Nationals where it was Cyrus's Initiative or something, I think it was. You'd see people at Nationals playing rock, paper, scissors all the way down the tables.
Yes, so Dan making its way. We got Research, Sonia, a Caterpie Metapod Butterfree line. Very cool.
Very nice.
The Butterfree, let's take a look at those attacks real quick. The first one, Panic Poison, does 30 damage for 1 energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, confused, and poisoned.
Ooh.
It's a lot of special conditions. And then Cutting Wind. I've been known to cut some wind in my day. 80 damage for 2. That's a great energy cost.
That's a very solid card. And then you have the Caterpie and the Metapod, both with adaptive evolution, too.
Hey, I got that boy in my deck. Carkol, one of my favorite Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Hopefully Carkol means that I have got myself a Colossal in here as well. We've got Carkol and Roly-Coly. No Colossal, just a Carkol. What a tease! What a tease. We just got a Roly-Coly. We do get Quick Ball, though. Very nice playable card. A Hop. Nice draw 3, vanilla. Draw power there. Milo, discard. Another Dan. Thank goodness we got multiple Dan in the kit. Barboach and Wishcash. 3 Barboach and 2 Wishcash. The Wishcash has an ability and attack. Its ability, Submerge. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attack. So no sniping happening to your Wishcash. It's got 140 HP for stage 1. And an Earthquake for 2 energy. It's 140 damage. Stacked as 20 damage each of your benched Pokemon. Then, of course, Submerge would prevent that, I think.
Sure.
So, like, if you had one of those. And then we do have the code here. Let's see. There we go.
There it is.
Code for the Build and Battle Box. Go ahead and let me know if you get that in the chat. So that's our kits.
Very good.
And
a lot of cool stuff to work with.
I think so. And I like the supporter cards. I'm excited about Dan. Can't believe we're going to be playing some rock, paper, scissors here on the tabletop. Dan finally getting to see its time in the limelight. I'm going to scoop this up a little bit, and then we're going to crack just a 1/1 Flapple line. That's interesting.
Maybe all you need.
For your hollow, I guess so. For your hollow in the pack, just a 1/1. Now, I'm hoping that maybe I can get an additional Applin or something like that, since the Flapple is just a colorless, attacker, and it's just a vanilla damage output Pokemon. It could go in any deck. For sure. So if I get another Applin...
For sure. It's a card that, it helps get rid of energy, and not a lot of energy acceleration probably going on. So.
Right. You got Scyther, Nose Pass, Wingull, Coffee, Bronzor, Pidove, Abomasnow is our rare. It's got an attack, Soothing Scent, for a grass and 2 colorless. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Grass and 2 colorless. Your opponent's active Pokemon's now asleep. It's good. 140 hit points for stage 1. And then Megaton Lariat, 2 grass, 2 colorless, 140 damage. So not bad there. Fire energy. We've got our energy pile there. Heatmore, Xatu, Tranquil, and the code card. So far, we do have some grass Pokemon. The Scyther, I think there's a Scizor in this set. Let's see, Scyther's got an attack, Swords Dance, During your next turn, this Pokemon's Blinding Scythe attack does 70 more damage, referencing that jungle Scyther there with its sword stance. And, slash attack, yes.
A little bit of slash.
A little bit of slash. Blinding Scythe, slightly better. For 1 energy, that's not bad. You go turn 1, you know, turn 1 sword stance, turn 2 70 damage. Oh, 90 damage for 1?
Woo!
That's
pretty good.
Pretty aggressive.
You're going to be knocking something out for sure with that.
Absolutely. That's pretty good. Now we do have Clefairy. I really love the Clefable. If I could pull a Clefable for this, I'm putting the Clefable in my deck if I pull it. It just it pops an energy back. So
that's pretty good.
So good. And Prerelease Voltorb, Wingull, Phantump, Bronzor, Barbaracle, and another Wish Cache. Okay.
Oof.
So it's looking like I got a 3/3 Wish Cache line in my deck. And then that Barbaracle, of course, could be meaningful as well. Hat Trim and another Carkol. So if we find maybe a Roly-Poly and a Colossal, you know, we could potentially lean on that and go very heavy into the fighting engine. We also got that Barbaracle there. If I'm able to find any of the Binacles, we could get in there with the Barbaracle since it is a stage 1. So that's pretty good. 2 packs left. Still holding out for Pokemon V. Would be, of course, I don't know. Part of me hopes that we don't get Pokemon V's, though.
Right.
Because that's going to make for a better...
more even playing field.
I think so.
There's Pokemon V with their massive HP.
I mean, that really swings the game, for sure. Especially with Quick Ball in the deck. You've got outs to go get it. I think I got something in this pack, man.
Oh.
I think
I can see it.
Another Scyther. Nose Pass.
Another Wingull.
Another Wingull. Berserker, and it's a Rainbow Rare Rillaboom VMAX. That's a sick pull. I know. I'm excited. I was planning on building the Rillaboom deck for this Wednesday when we do our our Rebel Clash tabletop games. But Rillaboom V, unless I pull a Rillaboom V in this final pack, I'm not going to be able to put it into the deck. But what a beautiful card there.
So the new Rainbow Rares that they started doing look amazing.
Yes, got
These
2
cards
attacks.
Look incredible.
Scratch and max beating. I really like the new Rainbow Rares. They're definitely more rainbowy.
Yes.
And the glitter texture is also a nice addition to the card as well. And then max beating, 130 damage plus 50 more for each grass energy. You discard 3. You can do 280 damage. Whew. Sick pull there. And then we've got Durant, Palossand, and Oleana. In case I want to get a little bit disruptive. Put a trainer card, from your hand and put it on the bottom of your deck. Last pack, nice. We got a hit, but still, it's cool because we got a hit,
right?
But it doesn't affect the gameplay at all, so it's nice. It's like the best of both worlds, right? That's pretty good. Last pack, we've got a Wingull, Phantump, Bronzor, Toxel, another Applin. Happy about that. A Binacle. It's looking like I'm getting a fighting deck here. And Galarian Darmanitan as our rare fighting energy. Palpitoad. Capture energy, so good. And Chatot, very good as well. And the code. So I'm going to go ahead and break down my deck building strategy for you guys here while we get this set up. So the first thing that I like to do is, I already know that my deck is mainly going to be revolving around grass-type Pokemon. And unfortunately, Rillaboom VMAX not going to be making the cut.
Not today.
No, we got grass-type Pokemon and we got fighting-type Pokemon. So we know all of the trainers are going to be going in the deck. Now, this, the 2/2/2 Butterfree line, it does have colorless attack costs, and then it does have this ability, the Caterpie and Metapod, Adaptive Evolution. They can evolve the turn you play them, so it'd be very easy to spring that Butterfree into play. I did get, I think, unfortunately, we're not going to be playing the Roly-Poly and the Carkol. I can't really see those guys making the cut, because we didn't get the big guy, Colossal. Now, Capture Energy, that's just an insanely good card for pre-release format. It's an energy card, and it counts as a colorless energy. When you attach it from your hand to a Pokemon, you search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench. So that's just really great consistency there. So we're definitely putting that into the deck. And then there is the Chatot as well. It's kind of cool. It's got this ability, Lucky Match. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto the bench during a turn, you flip a coin. If heads, put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. So it's, a consistency card. It's all right. On a flip, maybe. So I'm going to be looking through primarily at the colorless options, the fighting options that I have in this pile here of cards. Now, Durant is always interesting. Got to read Durant, There's
gonna do something.
Historically, there have been some pretty decent Durant cards. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's interesting. So gathering food is just, for one colorless energy, you just go get a trainer out of your deck and put it in your hand.
Right.
That's
good. You could attach a capture energy to it on your first turn, get a basic, attack with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Seems pretty solid.
Absolutely. Now, I did pull one Binacle, I believe. So
both reverse hollow.
Can play the Barbaracle if I would like to, yes. And that's pretty much looking like the squad here. Now I do have the Scythers that I could put into the deck. Pidove, you could search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon with fighting resistances. That's basically for like a flying deck or something like that. The Nose Pass, not really bringing a lot to the table here. As far as damage output goes. But let's look at this again. Hand press. If you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. So 160 damage for 3 energy is good, and then 2 for 50. I don't think it's as good as Wish Cash. And for just having like a 1/1 line in the deck, it's kind of situational.
Right. You can probably use it a little bit, but it's going to be harder to build up like the hand advantage. Not a lot of draw going on. You do have, the supporters that came with it, but
I think at the end of the day, I got the 3/3 Wish Cash line. I would just rather be putting energy onto Wish Cash.
Very cheap attack, does a lot of damage. There is a drawback to it, but being able to do 140 damage for 2 energy seems pretty good.
Right. Now, I really do like I think the 2/1 Flapple line's fine. That can stay in the deck. All of my trainer cards. We got the Turffield Stadium. We got the Dans. It's like I might as well just play all of those. I might as well play these grass Pokemon since I do have the Turffield support. But we are going to take out the Carcoals. And, if anything, Scyther might make its way into the deck. Just because it's a basic Pokemon with a retreat of 1, 80 hit points, and it's not bad to start. And
it's a pretty solid card.
Yeah,
that's early game, some early game pressure.
Exactly, and that can make a lot of difference here. The more I think about it, the more I'm kind of like lukewarm on the Chatot. I don't actually think that I need that card. Get a supporter back from the discard pile. It's not very good when you don't have many great supporters.
Right.
So I'm thinking, we could just buff our Pokemon count with a couple copies of the Scyther, who could just aggress with the Swords Dance attack and just really be pretty powerful there. Oleana, you can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you put a trainer card you find there on the bottom of their deck. That could be situationally decent. Thank you so much, Dadazard, for the 100 bits. I also think the Gathering Food attack on Durant, it's only good if you start it, is the thing. Otherwise, I'm not going to be retreating into Durant to play it. So
More than likely not.
I think I'm comfortable just kicking the Durant as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consistency cards. 9, 10 with the capture energy. It's like a quarter of our deck. It's pretty good. The Oleana's not necessarily consistency, but she's in there. And then we count the rest of the cards now. I don't actually have any very energy hungry Pokemon in the deck either.
Very cheap deck.
Exactly. So that's really good for a pre-release format because my attackers are going to be attacking quickly and consistently. So just to see, I would like to play probably somewhere between 10 and 12 energy in the deck, just because the biggest thing about a pre-release format is that you need to naturally have your energy to attach every single turn, because missing an energy attachment could be a big deal as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 13.
13.
So that's fine. I can
good.
play 13 fighting energy because I'll play a couple grass energy just for,
could be worth it.
Maybe for panic poison. But for the most part, all of my attackers attack with colorless energy. Actually have a capture energy, so it would be like 14 energy in the deck, and that's fine for a pre-release format. There's not really any cards in the deck in this, you know, that are worth playing, I don't think. So we're just going to go in with our energy there, finish the deck up, and I'm going to sleeve up and pass things over to Matt to open his kit and build his deck. So show us what you got.
All right, let's see. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I get. Let's see if we can get, you know, I'm trying to beat that Rainbow Rare Rillaboom right now.
Fortunately, you don't have to play against it.
All right.
Now, who's the promo?
Promo.
Ooh, you did get the Garbodor.
It is the Garbodor.
Let's show that thing off.
There he is.
Garbodor's got a pretty gnarly ability there. The Poisonous Puddle. Would hate to step in a Poisonous Puddle. And some amazing artwork. Once during your turn, if Stadium is in play, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned. And mobility is traditionally pretty difficult in pre-release formats.
Yeah, not a lot of switches. You know, I don't think there's switches printed in this set. I don't think it was in your build and battle kit, your seeded pack there.
Nope, no switches.
All right. Let's see what else we got. We got Garbodor. I also
started out Carkol.
with Carkol.
Yes.
Yes. I'm doing my best here to get that
you got
right
it,
under there.
Yeah. Excellent.
Let's
You're a
see
pro.
here. Got a Roly-Poly, a Quick Ball, my own Dan. Oh, we're going to be playing a lot of
rock, paper, scissors.
A lot of rock, paper, scissors today.
You know that, like, I feel like Puka had a say in that.
He may have. Sonia, Barboached. I may have also gotten a Whiscash deck here.
Ooh, okay. It is looking like we're going to have some Whiscash wars.
The Whiscash mirror match here.
Absolutely. The Whiscash mirror match.
For sure. I got a Trubbish to go with my Garbodor, which is pretty good. An Evolution Incense.
Now, I didn't get one of those.
Very good.
Yes.
Definitely what we want to see. Another Sonia. A Hop. What is that? An Impidimp. Impidimp. All right. Got multiple Impidimp. Maybe there'll be a Grimmsnarl in here. We got the Morgrem. And I did get a Grimmsnarl. I got two, in fact.
Sick. Yeah, let me see.
Let's show him off.
Yeah. So Grimmsnarl's got a ability there, Dark Oath. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon attacks cost a colorless more. That's pretty good. And then Energy Press does 100 damage, plus 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Are you showing off that code, Matt?
That's pretty good. You know what?
You keeping those for yourself? I mean, at least you know that one's already compromised. So if you're trying to keep them, you gotta hide them.
No, I don't play a lot of the online game. Not super concerned about keeping my codes. I'd rather share them. You know,
sick. All right.
In the spirit of the pre-release at home.
Excellent. So Matt will be giving his codes away too.
Help some other people.
Sounds
their
good.
own virtual pre-release at home.
Yes, very good.
All right, let's see what we get out of our packs here. First pack, it's a Meditite. Starting strong. What is this? Grubbin. An Electabuzz. Natu. Hone Edge.
So you just bring the focus in. Yeah. You could bring it down a little bit so it'll. Yeah.
There we go.
It'll focus a little better.
Palpitoad. We've got Barbaracle of my own. Metal Energy. Bronzong. Milo. And a Shuckle. Very good. There's a code. Whoever wants it, whoever gets it. I don't, save that for when the set goes live.
And what's interesting is that we both got these Whiscaches, and the Dark Pokemon not weak to fighting.
Yeah, weak to grass in this case.
Yes, for sure.
Could, very dangerous. Got to watch out for your Butterfrees over there.
I do have grass in my deck. Yep.
All right, next pack. We got an Applin. You got
Hadiana. Is that it?
Hatenna, like an antenna.
Got it. Yes.
It's wearing it as a hat. All right, Magikarp. He's got that Pikachu down there. I like him.
I love it when there's multiple Pokemon on the card.
Oh yeah, it makes it flesh out the world a little bit of world building. Stunky, Galarian Darumaka. I'm a big fan of Galarian Darumaka.
Oh,
Galarian Darmanitan, one of my favorite Pokemon.
That's awesome.
From this new game. Got a Butterfree, an Electrode, could do some orb collecting, Xatu, and a Lombre.
You know, if you draw that at the top of your deck.
Oh, you just put it right on the bench. Oh, trust me, I've read this Lombre. There's a Lampent and a Luxio that also do the same thing. All right, third pack. Still no major hits. But we got an Arrokuda. We got a Stuffle.
Big Beware fan over here.
Big Beware fan. There's a Lotad. I can evolve my Lombre. What is this? A Growlithe. Roly-Coly. Natu. A Seismitoad. Dark Energy. A Skyla.
Okay.
Very solid.
She's going in the deck.
Yeah, for sure. Get my Evolution Incense. Get my Quick Ball.
Yep.
There's the Luxio I was talking about. I can put him right on my bench too. And a Dracloak.
I also stumbled on his name yesterday.
A Dracloak. That's the pronunciation I'm going with. Nothing crazy yet, Andrew. I'm getting worried.
Yeah, it's looking like my deck is feeling pretty good right now, man.
Ooh. Let me take a peek. It's a green code. It's a green code. Nothing in this one.
Now there's always a second.
Got a Caterpie.
Now that's the best artwork in the set.
this Galarian Corsola.
Yes.
This poor Corsola.
Uh-huh.
Litwick. Shinx. Another Roly-Coly. I have a lot of Roly-Colys going on. A Morpeko. Oh.
You got a green code, but it's a full art Milo.
It's a green code.
Ooh, finesse.
The game has been changed, everyone. The green code
has been changed.
And a full art Milo. Oh,
well, you get to play your hit.
Oh, that's crazy. A Burning Scarf. What does Burning Scarf do? If the fire Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. That's pretty solid. I don't have a lot of fire Pokemon to put that on, but very solid card, especially in a limited format like this. Got an Indeedee. Another Skyla.
Oh my gosh, your deck's going to be so consistent, dude.
And a code. Insane.
So let me see that Milo.
Oh yeah. Take a look at him.
Take a look at that Milo, Chad. That is something else. A beautiful full art supporter. Look at all those Pokeballs he's got. He's ready to go. And Milo's ripped.
He is a big, strong
He's a big
boy.
dude. He's been working on the farm. You can tell.
He's got that farm.
Whew, man, he's stacked.
He's a big boy.
Gigantic arms, gigantic calf muscles. I mean, Milo's ready to battle for sure. Nice sun hat there. Yeah, look at him go. Excellent.
All right.
What a beast. For sure. Now, let's go ahead and show off, what cards you think you're going to be putting in your deck.
Here, I'll turn them this way. Get a little bit
fantastic.
I like to visualize everything I get. I like to kind of go through and sort things out a little bit. So we're going to do that real quick. Get my supporters. Got two Sonya. Sonya's very good card.
Especially for pre-release, it can energy fix, and it can get your Pokemon into play, which is just phenomenal.
And Milo, of course, he's going in. So we got this Grimmsnarl. I kind of want to use this Grimmsnarl. I don't know.
It's a big part of your seeded pack.
Ooh, it is a big part of my seeded pack, and that is the risk of taking it out and going with something else. They did give me basically the keys to the kingdom already. I don't think I should dismiss that. So we got some dark Pokemon. I do have the Evolution Incense, which helps get those stage 2s out a little bit easier. Otherwise, getting stage 2 Pokemon into play pretty tough. You have a much easier time getting your stage 2 into play. You can just put them down as soon as you see them.
Whew. The Caterpies, yes. They can just evolve up.
Here.
And then they cut wind when they become Butterfrees.
They do cut wind when they become Butterfrees. All right. Let's see. What would I want to add? Let's see. Anything interesting? All the colorless attackers, of course. Something that you want to look into playing. This Morpeko is kind of interesting. Has Torment. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks during your opponent's next turn. That Pokemon can't use that attack. So I mean, if you just come at me with a Whiscash, I could put my Morpeko in the active and say, you don't get to use Earthquake next turn.
Dang. Yeah, that's kind of the attack on Whiscash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's a nice little momentum swinger, I think. Mm-hmm. You know, if I've got a Whiscash, he does 140 damage every turn. That's a lot of pressure. You could just swing the momentum with just Morpeko.
With just Morpeko. I think that seems like a pretty solid inclusion just
I think
for
so.
that.
Especially since, you know, my main attacker has only got one attack.
For sure.
Yeah. And a hefty retreat of 3.
A very hefty retreat of 3.
Yes.
Let's see. Don't have any grass. Looking for Fighting in Dark. I didn't get a lot of Fighting in Dark that I can really use, unfortunately.
It's like you could play the Carkol. They gave you a Carkol too, right?
They gave me a Carkol.
The Carkol! The one Carkol! Puka, why are we getting teased with a single Carkol in the deck?
I have a 3/1 Carkol line.
I think it's because he's awesome. I mean,
Carkol is very cool. I like Carkol a lot. I had a Colossal on my team at the end of the game. Big fan of Colossal, big fan of Roly-Coly, big fan of Carkol.
For sure, it's a great line.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and count. See how many cards we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I would leave 15 spots left in the deck. You know what? I'm gonna play this Morpeko. We're going to get him in there.
14 energy in my deck.
So, 14.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. I'm not missing an energy drop, that's for sure. Uh-huh.
Yes. I can. Was there a stadium? You have a stadium.
I have one.
You don't?
You have
a stadium. I did not get a stadium.
But if I put mine into play.
If you put yours into play, I can use my Garbodor to poison you a little bit. So maybe we'll go with that.
That's true. That's true.
Remember, 14 energy in the deck. My attacks are a little bit heavier. The Morgrim and the Grimmsnarl both need 3 energy to attack. The Garbodor needs 3 energy to attack. Trubbish needs 2. Very restrictive cost in the Whiscash, unfortunately.
It is.
2 fighting energy.
Yes.
Well, let's see. I have 14 spots left in my deck. I could just put the rest in basic energy. I am thinking about playing this Metatite. Has on a coin flip you can paralyze.
That's not bad.
Seems okay. It seems alright. I got a couple of them, but I don't think I want to play too many.
It does 10 damage, right?
It does 10 damage as well.
Little yoga.
So
yoga
I think
something?
Yoga shock. Yoga shock. So I think I'm going to play a Metatite as well. I'm going to play 1 less energy than you are, Andrew. I'm going to play 13. Play 13 basic energy in the deck.
Sounds good.
Some combination of Fighting in Dark.
Matt and I are all shuffled up, and we're going to be playing a best-of-1 game here. 40-card decks, 4 prizes, and may the better trainer win.
Of course. Yes. I think you have a slight advantage with your backwards hat. I don't have a hat to turn on backwards. I don't feel like Ash Ketchum right now.
That's how you know you're ready.
But you know what? We're gonna give it our best.
Now, yes, if it's a poor game, we'll reroll so that we make sure that we get a good match for the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out fullgripgames.com. We've got Rebel Clash pre-orders for singles, booster boxes, elite trainer boxes, all available now on fullgripgames.com. Would you like heads or tails, Matt?
I'll take heads.
There we go. And heads it is. So
I will go first.
Go ahead. I'm not going to touch your deck, and then let's get it started. 2, 3, 4.
Got my nice Copperage sleeves.
Yes, for sure. Yo, this is gonna be. I don't know, Matt. How do you feel about the new Dan meta that we're gonna be?
I'm feeling good. I'm very good at rock paper scissors.
Very good at rock paper scissors.
I'm very good at rock paper scissors. I have no fear.
Draw 2 cards. You and your opponent play rock paper scissors until someone wins. If you win, draw 2 more cards. So your opponent doesn't get to draw.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That's very exciting when if your opponent wins, then they get to draw more. So when your opponent is playing the rock paper scissors, they are just trying to deny you
of those extra cards.
More card draw. Yes. All right.
All right.
Best of luck, Matt.
Good luck. Have fun.
And also to you.
All right. I'm gonna draw a card.
We're gonna get Big D up on the screen here.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. There's my man Dan. All right. Let's see here. Can't play any supporters on my first turn. Let's see. I think. Sorry, Milo. I'm quick balling you away.
Just getting rid of the Milo.
Just getting rid of that Milo. I have a second Milo.
That hand must be stacked.
I have a second, much more handsome Milo.
Now, Milo can be tough to play because you have to discard cards in order to draw.
You do.
Right.
You do have to discard 2 cards, but it can be any cards. So, you're not limited to, like, Pokemon like Roxy is or anything like that.
Right.
You can kind of pitch whatever dead cards you have in your hand at the time, get some new ones. So definitely not bad, but I have some other cards in my hand I would like to play next turn. I'm going to play another Impidimp. I'm going to play a Barboach. We're going to attach an energy to him. Then I'm going to pass.
Seems like a solid turn 1 to me.
Seems like a very solid turn 1 to me as well.
I'll draw. Okay, now Turffield, that only gets evolution grass Pokemon. But, okay, I like this. Sonia, just search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards. So it's either you're choosing Pokemon or energy, can't get a combination of the 2. That is a little bit disheartening, but I still think that is like the ideal turn 1 supporter for me for sure. So we're going to Sonia, as much as I'd like to kick things off with Big Dan. It's not time for Dan.
Dan will have plenty of time.
Yes.
There will be plenty of Dans going on.
We're definitely going to get a Barboach, and then I would like a Caterpie as well. And Caterpie has got this adaptive evolution ability, so I could just evolve it during the first turn.
Just whenever you want.
Exactly, and I do have my Stadium in my hand, so I don't need to shuffle up. We are just going to play Turffield Stadium once during each player's turn. That player may search their deck for an evolution grass Pokemon. We're going straight for Metapod.
Oh my gosh.
And because of Caterpie's adaptive evolution ability, I'll go ahead and pull Caterpie up onto the screen. Metapod
is very nice and
super handsome. Yeah, they got the same ability. They could just evolve on the first turn you play them.
Yeah. We've seen this card before in Flash Fire. We saw that with the Mill Tank.
So I'm just gonna go get that thing into play, and then straight into Butterfree.
Oh my, that's
turn
scary,
1 Butterfree.
Man. That's scary.
You would think I was playing. I
don't think you're
Broken
playing
Time
at
Space. You would think I was playing Broken Time Space. That's crazy. And then I'm not super worried that you're going to knock out my Barboach next turn or even aggress on it, because I know that we don't have any switch cards in our deck. And Impidimp has a retreat cost, so I think I'm confident just attaching my energy to my Barboach. And we're going to Razor Fin for 10 damage.
For 10 damage.
Yep.
All right. Make sure we don't cover up Impidimp's face there.
Yeah, very good.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. Let's see. Now, I think... Do I want to attach an energy to my active Impidimp, or do I say that this Impidimp is just going down at some point?
It's tough.
Because the Grimmsnarl and the middle Impidimp, middle Impidimp and Morgrim and Grimmsnarl both need 3 energy to attach.
Right.
So I think, I'm sorry, Impidimp. I think we're just gonna start loading up.
You got to build up
the
other
bench,
guys, I think.
For sure.
Because I could do 140 damage next turn.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's very plausible that this Impidimp just gets knocked out.
Right.
Now, I do have 2 supporter options in my hand. I could Skyla, grab something like an Evolution Incense. It seems pretty good. Or I could Professor's Research. But I think since my deck is so small anyway, I think we're just gonna Skyla this turn. I don't need to be super aggressive right now. We can just go in here. The Evolution Incense is in the deck, which is good. I'm just gonna do a quick check, make sure I didn't prize anything too crazy. And it looks like I did prize all of my Morgrim. There are no Morgrim in the deck, which is not exactly what I was hoping to see.
Sounds like it's going to be some real Wishcash hours.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get Wishcash.
Now, the crazy thing about Wishcash is that Wishcash does 140 damage. It knocks itself out. So, like, when we're trading Wishcashes, like, they're just hit 1 hit KO each
For sure. All right, so we're going to go ahead and evolve into Whiscash. And I have no reason to use Turffield Stadium. I'm just going to pass the turn. Back to you, Andrew.
All right, sounds good. Now, Whiscash's got a very aggressive ability here. I'm going to kick this turn off by using Dan. You get to draw 2 cards. You and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors until someone wins. And if you win, you get to draw 2 more cards. So, all right, Matt.
All right, so we're
now
playing.
It's not rock, paper. Oh, I could draw 2.
You draw
first.
2.
Yeah.
Draw
1,
2, and then it's
rock, paper, scissors.
It's going to be on shoot.
Yeah.
Rock,
on
paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, yeah, all right.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. All right, yeah. Good. Excellent. So, no more cards.
I've denied you of your extra draw.
Wow. Insane. A rock. I feel like rock is always safe, but guess not. Everybody throws rock. At least,
rock is safe 30% of the time.
30% of the time.
33.33% of the time.
All
rock
right.
is a really safe play.
Fortunately, I've got everything that I need for a turn 2 Earthquake with Whiscash.
Ooh.
Now, this could be devastating, though. If you've got a fighting energy, you only got a 2-card hand.
I have 2 cards in my hand.
So I think that aggressing here is good, and then at worst, if the Whiscash gets knocked out, and go Butterfree and confuse you, and then nobody likes confused Whiscash. Yeah,
no, definitely not.
I think that we do Earthquake now because of Whiscash's ability Submerge. As long as this Pokemon is your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. That includes Earthquake. So we're just going to be dealing 20 damage to ourselves and knocking out the Whiscash.
All right.
Yes, and taking our prize card.
Another thing to be worried about.
Turffield, but I forgot. So
another thing to be worried about here is Whiscash is weak to grass. He does take that extra damage from grass Pokemon. And you got that Butterfree right there. All right, I'm gonna draw a card. It's another Skyla. I don't think Skyla's gonna help me too much anymore.
Did you have the fighting energy?
I do have the fighting energy.
So this Whiscash's going down.
He is for sure. I'm gonna Professor's Research as well.
Just 7 cards. I mean, who needs 7
cards?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. All right. Now. What do I want to do? We're definitely going to get... Do I want to bench another... I don't think I want to bench any more Pokemon this turn. Because I don't think you're going to knock me out right away.
Right.
And I don't want to just put damage counters on my Pokemon for no reason.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
So I think I have some Pokemon I could bench, but I don't think I need to do that right now. And because of that,
right. The only argument would be is if you needed to evolve him next turn, or if you needed to attach an energy to him this turn, you've already attached. So
and like I said, the Whiscash not getting knocked out. I don't need to respond that aggressively, so we're just going to go ahead and Earthquake for knockout.
All right, you place 20 onto your Impodim.
Yep.
Yikes! Yeah, that is a tough pill to swallow for sure. Now I've got some options though. We do have Applin, one of my 2 grass energies in deck, so that's good. I can also use Turffield Stadium, and we're going to go get ourselves the Flapple out of the deck. So
there he is.
Next turn, I can Apple Drop and place 2 damage counters, put the Applin back into the deck. And the cool, I like this. Okay, so this is interesting. I see you, Puka. I see what you did here. All right. The Whiscash damages your bench, but Flapple throws itself back into the deck.
Oh, that's really good. That's a really cool interaction there.
And Whiscash prevents its damage done to itself. So that is...
I think this Whiscash is a pretty solid card all around. I mean, 140 for 2 is pretty good. Even if you had in standard a Mew on your bench, blocks all the damage as well.
Now, I like this fighting energy in my hand, and I like this Flapple, so I'm not going to use the Milo in my hand right now, because it just involves discarding cards that I don't really want to. Next turn, I can Turffield and go get myself an extra Pokemon to be able to discard with Milo or something like that. And then with my top deck, maybe I'll like that better. So let's just go and Panic Poison with our Butterfree. You are...
Take 60 damage, because I'm weak.
Burned, confused, and poisoned.
Oh, that's a lot of special conditions. All right.
That is.
Boom. Poisoned. Burned. Take my 3 damage counters and see if I can get rid of this burn.
Right.
I do not. All right.
Yikes, that Whiscash.
So this Whiscash has taken 30 damage going back into your turn. which was not great.
You're taking 30 coming back? Yeah.
I'm taking 30 coming back. It won't knock me out.
No.
But if I try to attack you, Andrew, and I flip tails on the confusion, I'll get knocked out going back into your turn.
Yes, for sure. And what's interesting is that if you do knock me out, then I'm in kind of a tough spot. But then my apple drop could potentially push you over the edge.
It could. You could apple drop my whisk cash.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. So a lot of things to look out for here.
Uh-huh.
A lot of things to look out for here. I think it would be maximum greed to go for the earthquake. If I flip heads.
But I mean,
you don't have another attacker ready to go right away.
I don't.
So
it could be worth it. I don't know. If you have anything, anything, you know, that you're ready to start building up on the bench.
All right. Well,
I think worth it.
I think Andrew, we're gonna start with the dam.
We're gonna start with the
dam. We're gonna start with the dam. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards.
Big D.
Big Dan.
And then we gotta play rock paper scissors. Give me.
And we gotta play.
Down.
Gotta play some rock paper scissors.
All right.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Double down with the rock. All right.
All right. No extra cards for me.
Denied.
It doesn't feel good.
Yes.
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't.
All right. So I have a lot of options in my hand right now. For sure, I did get a Morgrem out of my prize cards. So we are going to evolve that guy.
It's good.
I think I have a lot of options of things to attach energy to. I have this Barboach that I am going to bench this turn because I think I could threaten to come in with another Whisk Cash next turn, which seems pretty good. So I'm thinking about what would happen if my Whisk Cash. Andrew, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am going to Earthquake.
Of course you are. You got to.
Sure.
I mean,
so I got to think about the consequences of my actions here.
Who are you gonna promote? What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna promote? Can you knock out the thing that I promote? Do I want you to knock out either of these? So I think we're gonna bench meditate here.
I think that's fine.
I think we're gonna have to pivot into meditate if
it all goes wrong,
terrible happens.
You definitely don't want to pivot into the Barboach, assuming a fighting energy comes down on the Barboach this turn.
And
because you haven't attached yet, right?
I have not attached yet.
Yes.
So do I want to? That's the second question: is do I want to attach to Barboach?
I think it's Barboach.
Attach to Morgrem.
But I mean, I don't know what your hand is though. So
it's probably going to be the Barboach. I think. Just have to find my second Whisk Cash next turn. You know, I'm going to use Turffield Stadium.
Just to take a look.
I'm just going to take a look.
Yeah.
You know, is the Whisk Cash even in the deck? He is. All right. Second Whisk Cash. He's in here.
Now, you could attach to Morgrem if you're feeling more confident. You'll find one of your 2...
Grimmsnarl.
Grimmsnarl, yes.
For sure. So, a lot of things to consider here. Grimmsnarl, he does 100 plus, 30 for each? I have one in my hand. 30 for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can do 130, 160 to the Whisk Cash. So I can return knockout. Whisk Cash.
It's tough. I mean, Butterfree, if you don't take out the Butterfree here, I'm going to be using Cutting Wind. Your entire deck is weak to grass.
It is, which is an issue here, except for Metatype, but he just gets knocked out anyway. So I think I'm going to go ahead, attach this Fighting Energy to my Morgrem. I got this Metatype to pivot into.
Big flip.
It is a big flip. All right. Do I want to bench this? No. All right. It's time.
Earthquake.
It's time for Earthquake.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you take 30 from the confusion.
30.
And then the Poison Burn.
Poison and Burn will knock me out. Going into your turn.
This is every player's nightmare.
Oh, and now I have to sacrifice this Metatype, put you to 1 prize.
This is every player's nightmare. That's probably that game probably hinged on the flip, I think. Now I can use Turffield Stadium. We're gonna go get Butterfree out of the deck. Second one, Butterfree is very good, but I shouldn't need it to clean up this game. I don't think. Oh, let's see. At this point, I mean, your entire deck is weak to we could go Flapple here.
Mm-hmm.
And your entire deck is weak to...
Very unfortunately,
yes,
weak to grass.
And I got the second Applin, so now I can stream Flapples. You know, with the Turf Stadium, that's broken.
That's so easy. Oh my gosh.
And I think I'm going to Milo, and I am going to discard Butterfree and a Fighting Energy to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. And I have an Energy, and I think, honestly, just putting the Energy onto... see, I'm doing 120 damage with the Flapple, and I'm guaranteed that. I almost think that, you know, the grass dudes are just... Oh, but I want to take a knockout for sure. So, we're looking like right here. And I can Cutting Wind, but I only have 1 prize left to take. You have 3. That's okay. I think I'm going to bench the Scyther just to have a pivot Pokemon in case I need it. And then I am going to Apple Drop. I'm going to Apple Drop and put the 20 damage onto the Morgrim.
Sounds good.
And shuffle that into my deck. And then we're going to cut some wind.
Ooh.
Yes, with Butterfree.
All right. Meditite going down. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Right.
But you've got a Grimmsnarl.
I do have a Grimmsnarl.
And I don't have an Energy on my bench. And assuming that Grimmsnarl can take a knockout.
Which it can.
I'm assuming that, yes.
Which it can, which is good. So we're just going to hope for the best. We're going to draw a card. Let's see. Interesting. What do I want to play my Milo? Oh, dude, this Grimmsnarl's pretty good.
Let me see.
All right, this Grimmsnarl's pretty good. Here he comes.
We could see a swing here. The Grimmsnarl's good enough. I don't know exactly what he does.
So he has an ability, Dark Oath. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks cost 1 more.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, an Energy Press does 100 plus 30 for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon.
That's also some big yikes.
That's seeming pretty good. I think if I'm going to win this game, it's going to come off the back of this Grimmsnarl.
That card.
All right. So I think we got to play him. I told him we got to play him. I'm going to discard. Do I want to discard this Morpeko? I put him in there for that Torment attack. Do I feel like I'm going to need the Torment attack? I don't think so. At this point, the Grimmsnarl is just going to have to carry me. So we're going to go ahead and discard a Morpeko and the Lightning Energy. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Huh. Yes, trying to figure out if I have an answer to this Grimmsnarl.
I'm going to devolve Whiscash. I'll attach a Dark Energy to Grimmsnarl. Don't want to bench anything else. I'm not going to set up another Grimmsnarl. If this Grimmsnarl goes down, he goes down. All right. Yep. Energy Press.
All right, so that's a knockout.
That's a knockout.
Now I do know about your deck. You have no Gust.
I do not have any Gust.
So we've got some time. Because if I don't put any energy on him, you're not knocking him out.
Right.
Oh, you could with Whiscash. So there's that. Draw for turn. And we're going to bench Barboach. And I do have to worry about you getting the Earthquake to, you know, potentially knock me out. Oh, but if you do knock me out with Earthquake, that's fine. Because this Whiscash is allowed to go down. I won't lose. Right. So that's okay. So what we need to do is we need to Turffield Stadium. And I'm going to go get myself Flapple and Evolve.
All right.
And it's 120 damage. Oh, no, if this really matters. It does matter. Okay. Yes, we're going to go here. And the extra energy. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hit me. I'll attach again. You'll hit me. Okay. And we're going to pass to you.
All right.
Yes.
I'll draw a card for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play Sonia.
Get yourself the energy to your hand if you need it. Or basic Pokemon.
I'm thinking basic Pokemon. I'm thinking about... I don't want to get the energy. I have a lot of energy in the deck. You know what? I'm going to get this Trubbish.
Seems good.
We're going to get this Trub Dog. We're running out of cards, but I don't think that's particularly important. I'll go ahead and bench the Trubbish. We'll attach a fighting energy to the Whiscash. I could bench another Impidimp, but like if he goes to the active, he's never coming out. I think it's gonna be a little close here. We're gonna energy press.
Yeah,
for 100.
Okay. Draw and evolve into Whiscash.
Mm-hmm.
I will just... When you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, cool, yeah. And it's colorless more. Yeah, we're just going to attach here, capture energy, and I can search my deck for a basic Pokemon if I would like. I'm going to get Applin.
Sure.
And I will use Flapple's Apple Drop onto the Whiscash over there.
Alrighty.
I believe, yes. And then I am going to get to play my Professor's Research, draw some cards as well. Professor's Research, we get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I am just going to pass it on over to you.
All right. I'm going to draw a card for turn. Now,
this would be a time where Boss's Orders would be very good.
Boss's Orders would be very good. So, let me just make sure that this I think I have one out to success here.
Oh no, he has an out.
I'm pretty sure I have one out to success here.
I didn't think there was an out.
So I can do. It's gonna be, and that is this Garbodor.
Ah.
Yes, I'm going to Poisonous Puddle you. I'm going to attach a fighting energy to Whiscash. I will pass the turn.
Ah, yes, this is the out.
And
oh, no.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to attach here. I wish I could remove my Stadium now. or my Whiscash. And then, is it possible for me to get poisoned and get KO'd coming into my turn? So 10, I'm a 110, 120, 130,
140.
140, that's bad. Ah, see that you've done something here, Matt.
I've done my best.
Yes. The poison.
The poison will have to carry me.
I do have this. I do not think that I can do enough apple drops to finish this game off, though. I can quick ball. Let's see. Oleana. I don't think that matters. Unfortunately, I cannot do my 2 energy Earthquake because of the fact that Grimmsnarl has that ability there. So let's apple drop the Wish. Doesn't matter. The Grimmsnarl, sure. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go back into my deck.
Sure thing.
I'm going to quick ball away the Oleana. It's fine. Go get myself another, and I'm just like scanning my deck for options. I don't think that there are any. I don't have a switch. That poison's gonna stick. Got that, and I can hop to draw 3 cards. And got another Applin.
All right.
And then I just have to pass. Going to 120.
Whew. All right.
Yeah, I think you got it, man.
Drawing a card. I don't really need to be doing anything. Could attach an energy. I'm going to attach an energy to Garbodor. Don't see why not. And then I will just pass it back to you, Andrew.
That is incredible, Matt. Wow, 140 HP. The poison from the Garbodor with my Stadium. And because of Grimmsnarl's Dark Oath ability, I cannot just attach this energy and win the game. I've got another Flapple here. I could Apple Drop. Oh, this is cool. I'm so close, actually. I mean, because, yeah, I could Apple Drop twice. That's cool.
Oh, my gosh.
So we're going to Apple Drop the active again.
Okay. Oh, and then you can just Turf Field, get the
Turf Field. Yeah, get him again.
All right.
And we're going to Apple Drop the active again.
All right.
100. Wow.
So close.
Very close. I would have had to Apple Drop the Garbodor 6 times to knock it out, but unfortunately, Matt, I do not believe that there's anything that I could do. I have to attach here. He gets KO'd going into your turn, and then you could just attack him with your...
Attack him with the Grimmsnarl.
Wow.
Go ahead and draw for turn.
That's
Energy
it.
Press.
Good game. Wow.
Wow.
I thought I had that one.
I thought you did too. I really thought that was going to be it, but...
when you said I have it out, no switch. We talked about that while we were building our decks.
We did, and
mobility is huge.
And like I did mention it, but that Garbodor, there's one Stadium that I could get it off of. You know, had to set up the Wish Cache on the bench as well, just in case you got like a Butterfree out and tried to stall for a turn with the Butterfree.
I was feeling so confident when I had my first Butterfree out that I was like, all right, between like the Flapple and my other Wish Caches, I should be able to carry the rest of this game. Right. And I discarded my second Butterfree, but now in hindsight, if I had just set up my second Butterfree, I would have been fine. Would have had a 1 energy option. I could have confused you.
Could have done,
right.
Come in.
Exactly. Poison, Burn. I think the Butterfree, low-key, was just probably the best card in this deck.
Yes.
And, you know, kind of deviating from that strategy, I think the Butterfree Flapple was actually stronger than the straightforward Wish Cache.
For sure.
You know?
I would agree with that. I think that the Wish Cache is very strong. Being able to do 140 damage for 2 energies, you know, that's going to knock out more or less everything.
For sure. And I think, I think I should have leaned a little bit harder into the Butterfrees and just let the Wish Cache kind of sit on the bench and be, you know, a threat there if I needed it to be. But that poison, I mean, you basically took a double knockout because I was unable to move that Wish Cache in the active with its hefty 3 retreat cost. I was unable to attack your Grimmsnarl because of the ability. So, very good game there.
Very good. That was a lot of fun.
If you're watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to check out FullGripGames.com for Rebel Clash pre-orders, which we have up now. Singles, booster boxes, elite trainer boxes. Supporting Full Grip Games directly supports the content we create here on the channel.